Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a friendship tarot reading for Lee Junho and Lee Seyoung, the actors. I believe I had read for them in the past, and also I done a reading, I remember a long time ago, for a subscriber that actually she asked me through email for a paid reading for them and for her as well. So I'm somehow like a bit familiar with their energies, but for me to do this kind of readings actually is like I try to postpone it a bit because I know there's a lot of fans, and also there's a lot of readings about these two, and honestly, like I don't support shipping. um, that's not why I use my cards for. But since there's so many like very loving and kind fans that actually, like I know that they asked for this with respect, and also with an open mind, I'm going to read for them. I'm going to do an update for this year. And but please bear in mind that this is not the typical shipping reading. Like if I don't see something, like I'm not going to exaggerate things for entertainment. So yes, let's start. I placed Juno on the left and I placed Seyoung on the right. So yes, sorry guys, my throat is still warming up. It's very early in the morning. So he got the Tower, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. And then from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, he got the card of Jupiter in Virgo, Patience. That actually, this is very like interesting because I got this same card for the Snowdrop actor. So I'm like, wow, they do have a bit of the same energy. So I believe that for Juno, a lot of things are happening in his life. A lot of things are changing. Probably he is like working in a different project. Like his reality is no longer the same. Um, and also he's probably making some like adjustments and also like doing some having to make decisions about his personal life in general. Like, okay, what company do I want to keep around? Probably also questioning like about who are my friends, who are my real friends. Something has changed in him. Like, probably he went through a lot of like a lot of moments that made him realize that probably the people that he thought that he was close to or that he was friends with, somehow they're not that good of a friend. So he's been forced to make a decision about this, and also to have friends that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. There's something about his nature that probably he's maturing, so he's like, okay, I really want to focus on making true connections now. Not just like hanging out with people because like I have fun. Because his energy is very vibrant. He's a very like active person. So for me to see like the Tower and the Lovers is like definitely he cut some connections with people. And with this, probably it means like probably if he was seeing someone, he also was going through a sort of breakup. Because I don't know, his vision has changed. And about his relationship or his friendship with Seyon, definitely I believe that he does care for her, but there's other people involved. He got the ten of cups, so definitely like the emotional fulfillment, feeling very blessed, very comfortable around each other, feeling like family, like really I'm so happy to see you, and like we are really close, but there's other people involved. So there's this very strong like need to be together and spend time, but there's other people involved in that group. It's not like an intimate bond, it's not something that you and I we go out together. No, it's more like when we go out, like we go out because we have friends in common or because we invited other people. But definitely he does like care about her. He does like have very loving feelings towards her, like really cares, and probably considers her like family. So yes, but here with the tower and the lovers, there's something about his energy that probably is very different from Seyoung. It's very different. Like his way of seeing the world, it's like almost opposite. Probably they don't have the same life experiences. They probably have the same job, but they don't have the same like the same circumstances. Their view of the world and their aspirations are very different. And also, it's like for him probably to make this bond deeper, it takes a lot of work. Probably she's not an easy person to get to know or to get close to. So he has to change a lot of things about himself if he wants to be her type. And honestly, like I don't see it. I don't see it. He got the card of Jupiter in Virgo, that is patience. So definitely with the card of patience, it does put his energy on pause. What I mean by this is that if he secretly wants at some point to have like a more intimate bond with her, he will be patient enough. He will wait until the moment is right. There's like, okay, I have to get my life in order. Like I have to change. There are some things about Juno that he definitely has to change. And I believe that for him to achieve emotional stability, there are a lot of like behaviors about that he has to change. Because the tower here, it's very prominent. It's a very strong energy. And this is not about him not being himself. It's more like what do you want out of the people around you? Do you want the bond to become deeper? Do you want a family? Probably he's also thinking about settling down. His mindset is changing, is shifting, and is getting a bit more mature, but it still needs a lot of work. And him with the card of patience is like, I can be patient, I can like, and there's something about him that he probably exercises patience with her as well, because I believe that she's a tough cookie, she's not easy to, like, you have to somehow understand and respect her spaces, and her time and her decisions. So probably they are not like that, seeing each other like that often, and the communication also is not very fluent, but he definitely like has like warm feelings toward her. He considers her like part of his community and of his closest circle. Probably, there's something he could, while working with her and spending time with her, probably she had somehow helped him realize this tower moment here, that he needs to change something about himself or his past decisions. Probably, this is why he got the ten of cups at the end, because somehow his vision is getting wider. He's getting more reflective, and he's also like, okay, I see it. It's me. I have to change. And also here with the lovers, is he a Gemini? Or does he have Gemini energy? Because there's something about him also like being very playful and actually not taking things seriously, and being all the time on the move, like trying to not connect like with the seriousness of his choices or of his past decisions. There's a bit of childish behavior. I don't know how old he is, but there's a bit of childishness that actually is not negative. Actually, this is the way he is. But probably he did like go for a period of time, especially if he is getting recognition. There's something about him also like seeing the raw side or the true side of the people that are by his side. Probably being like also like, like, oh, are they really my friends, or are they like here with me because they need me to do a favor for them. So he's questioning also his connections. And I don't know if maybe because she does have very strong transformative nature. So I don't know if maybe, his connection with her has helped him to realize this sooner. So yes, let's go to her side. She got the Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Empress. So see, for her it's all about um, being proactive. She's all about being in charge. And she is this magician. So definitely she's someone that she definitely is not afraid to cut connections, for example. And this is not about, okay, what connections serves me or what connection is has potential or not. For her, it's more about that she doesn't keep companies that don't allow her to be herself, and also that don't allow her to expand her craft. This woman is a true artist. And with this, I'm not saying that he's not, but I sense it. She got the Empress, guys. She got the Empress. So definitely, if some people ship her with certain co-stars, this is going to happen pretty frequently for her. Like today is this guy, and probably in the past there was someone else, and in the future is going to be someone else as well that she's going to be like associated with romantically, because she's a beautiful female, and somehow when she does play the female lead, or when she does play like the romantic interest of someone, she really commits to the role, and she's really good at portraying the woman in love, like the real woman in love, the real emotions. She's very good at this. So definitely for her, I believe she had taught him a lesson or two, because she comes with the Knight of Swords. So definitely she's very communicative with him, and somehow if she also has to like, to tell him a few truths, she will. She's like, okay, like, but definitely I sense that she's the one in control here. Like she is the one that keeps, the she's it's like if she doesn't talk to you, she doesn't talk to you, and if she talks to you, she talks to you. But I believe that this is a female that also she's very focused at the moment with work. I don't know if she is working on something. I don't know if there's a project coming up of hers, but she's definitely this year is going to be very abundant for her. And she's also like mastering herself. She's preparing herself. She's like, I don't say preparing, I think that she already has it. But this woman as an artist, as an actress, has so much potential, guys. Has so much potential. Like, I don't know much about her, but I definitely can tell you here that she's going to. She just needs the opportunity, and I believe that this is the reason why maybe I don't see her like, actually from her side telling me something about him, because probably for her it's like, come on, I am much more than this. I have so many things for me happening for me. Like, please recognize my energy, recognize my potential instead of seeing who I associate with. She's a very fierce female. There's a strong energy here. And she also got the card from the oracle. She got the card of Moon in Aquarius, independence. So see what I mean? She's trying to set herself apart from her roles or her male leads. And it's not that she doesn't love and respect the people that she works with, but it's like she feels a bit offended when these things happen, because she's like, okay, yes, I get it. But how hard it is for me to actually, how hard I worked for this role, for you to just narrow my role to, oh, okay, like you look good with this guy, with this actor. You could be a couple in real life. You could be dating. Actually, I don't see her like, focusing on romantic feelings. I see her more like talking about work and giving each other advices about what next move to make. Definitely, she's already on the move. He is still, it's like figuring out a few things about his personal life, and for her it's like she's already working, because she wants to make this year a very prosperous year, full of opportunities for her, and she also wants to keep growing and expanding in her role as an actress. So she's like putting a lot of work. But definitely, yes, there's a connection, and probably they talk a lot, because she got the Knight of Swords. So the communication is there. Um, but yeah, she's a very, she's like a manifestor. She got she got the Magician and the Empress. So this female, like, she's like a lucky charm for people. Like, if you have her as a friend, she is wonderful, because somehow she's magic. I don't know why. She delivers some truth. Like, I don't know. Talking to her is like she opens up your chakras. I don't know, like your awareness. She's so transformative. And she's so strong, even though she looks so calm on the outside. She's so strong, has so much power inside of her, and is always thinking about improving all the time. Um, so yeah, with the card Moon in Aquarius, honestly, the card of independence, I believe that for her, relationships still is not a priority at the moment. She's really focusing on her career, and she honestly, this is not the first time that I got a card that indicates that she's a very independent person. That she's not daydreaming about marrying a rich guy and just like, okay, living like this for the rest of her life. She's focusing on work. She definitely wants to make a great career for herself. Um, and then the cards that they got for the relationship as an overall, they got the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Devil. So yeah, I believe that definitely they are good for each other, in the sense that they are a good influence towards each other, and probably they help each other see their potential. They if one of them is feeling like down, or they feel like they are not appreciated by the people around them, they lift each other up, in the sense that they make the other recognize their value. And definitely there's a connection here, but there's something, I don't know, what happened. I don't know if maybe when they started working together, things weren't easy for them to succeed. I know that they worked together in a project that was successful, but there's something about them actually not starting that way, actually like facing a lot of obstacles, and this is why they are so supportive of each other's work and of each other's in general, because they are like, oh, like we faced things weren't easy for us. So I remember that, and I want to remind you that I know your values. So you should remember this too. Um, and also, probably here with the devil and the five of swords, probably also shows like the obsession of people actually not entirely forgetting the role that they played in the past, and actually for them being a bit hard to move on from the association, the shipping, for example, because the devil card is like, okay, you want to like show other aspects of yourself or participate in other projects and show a different side of yourself because you have so much potential to show, and somehow you are being dragged or tied to something that you did in the past, that is not this shouldn't be mentioned because they did a great job, but feel a bit like that, not being able to let go, and they really want to move on because they will eventually have other projects, especially her. And I see them like a bit like not being able to move on actually, and the audience not being able to move on as well. So yeah, um, but they feel proud. They feel proud of what they created together because somehow they feel it's a bit uncomfortable, but they are like, okay, if we made this, if the people feel this way about us, it's because we done a great job. We enter into their hearts. Honestly, from each other's perspective, I don't see that they are in a relationship, like not with them, not with each other, nor with other people. So the potential could be there, the potential, especially with him, that he has Jupiter in Virgo, that is the card of patience. So somehow, if there's some interest in here from his side, he could be like, okay, I'm going to wait for the when the time is right. But honestly, I don't see her like stopping to consider someone's feelings. I see her like taking her power and being like, okay, I gotta focus on work. Like she really, and actually, this is what makes her attractive. Her ability to be a great performer, a great actress. She gives her all, and this separates her from the rest. So definitely, yeah. But she's working on her independence. Definitely, she's thinking about herself, and that's very admirable, actually. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.